So we're getting ready to, before we get ready to go into our group activities, let's try some examples and make sure you understand. So let's see. Lauren, would you read this example to us real quick? Starting right here with the word James.
James was one of those people who was constantly angry. He looked for trouble wherever he went, and he was happy.
All right, James was one of those people who was constantly angry. He looked for trouble wherever he went, and he usually found it. Now, when we think about that, after we've looked at our definitions, by a show of hands, if you think that that is an example of direct characterization, raise your hand.
You call it direct or indirect?
All right, so hands down. If you think it's indirect, raise your hand. So we had more people that thought it was direct than indirect. All right, let's go to our next example. All right, go ahead and read that for us, please.
Jose.
Stanley's eyes blazed as he surveyed the room. The corners of his mouth pointed in a decidedly southerly direction. Carol moved aside as he stopped past her.
All right, so Stanley's eyes blazed as he surveyed the room. The corners of his mouth pointed in a decidedly southerly direction. Carol moved aside as he stalked past her. All right, raise your hand if you think that's an example of direct characterization.
What about
And you may have to refer to your paper. Refer to your paper. All right, hands down. If you think that it is indirect, raise your hand. And I don't see where everybody is making their choice.
Make your choice.
Let me just ask you a question real quick. Remember we said for indirect, it's revealed through what the character says and what he does.
His actions.
Aren't they talking about how the character looked and what they did? So which one would this be? Which one? Indirect. So let's go back. Now look at this. It says James was one of those people who was constantly angry. Do I have to figure out that he's angry?
No.
Because it said it, right? So which one is this? This is direct, correct, because we don't have to assume. They told us. Then on the second one, they described the way he looked, how he would come in, stalking. His actions. So the first one, which is this one, this is which one? Direct. When we look at this one, this is what?
Indirect.
Very, very good. All right. Now we're at the point where Ms. Miller is going to help me. We're going to work together because we're getting ready to explain our group rotations that we're getting ready to do. Real quick, we're going to have 3 groups, just like we do every other day. The group that's going to be with me, we're going to be doing a character practice activity. And then the group that's here in the middle, you're going to be working on a word study, dealing with Latin and Greek suffixes, I-Z-E, A-D-E. Just like we do every other day, you're going to get everyone is going to get a worksheet, and then we're going to have to share iPads. How many people are there going to be to an iPad? 2. Very good. And then remember, whenever we talk, we keep it in our burglar voice. And who can tell me why? Exactly. We keep it in our low voice so that we don't disturb any of the other groups, but so that we can hear each other.
Okay, great. And over here, we will work with direct and indirect, so you can master the characterization practice. And I will work with you all over here, okay? And we'll rotate the next day on the other groups.
All right, so group in the middle, go ahead and get started with what you need to. And my group, we're getting ready to work together.